Most sellers waste a lot of money before they list. They gut the kitchen, they remodel the bathroom, lay new flooring throughout, and buyers don't pay them back dollar for any of it. I've watched it happen over and over again after 22 years in this market. Here's what's frustrating. The upgrades that actually shift how a buyer feels about a home are often under $2,000. They're not dramatic. They don't make great renovation content for Instagram, but they change how your home photographs, how it feels the second someone walks through the door, and how confident a buyer feels pulling out their checkbook. Bad first impressions kill offers before buyers ever step inside. And bad listing photos kill showings before that. So we're going to fix both with 5 specific budget-smart upgrades because it's about spending smart, not big. That's the whole game here. I'm Lily Vallario, and I've been selling real estate in Maryland for 22 years, and I'm in this market about 13 hours a day. So what I share here isn't recycled blog content. It's what I've actually watched work, listing after listing. If you're getting value from this kind of advice, hit subscribe. I'm on a mission to reach 2,000 subscribers, and I'd love for you to be part of that. Here's a fact. Most buyers make emotional decisions first, then they try to justify it with logic later. That means your home doesn't need to be the most fully renovated house to feel worth competing for. It needs to feel clean. It needs to feel cared for, bright, and easy to fall in love with. That's it. And these 5 upgrades do exactly that for a fraction of what most sellers spend in the wrong places. Today, we're starting outside because that's where buyers start. Your front door shows up in your listing photos, and it's the first physical thing a buyer sees pulling up the curb. Before they've touched the lockbox, they've already formed an opinion, and your front door is doing a lot of that work. A faded, chipped, or dated door signals one thing: neglect. It makes buyers wonder what else hasn't been taken care of before they've seen a single room. But a fresh coat of paint in a clean, modern color, that tells them this home has been loved. For example, one that I really like right now is deep navy. Another one is classic black and warm charcoal. These read so well in photos. They hold up over time, and they appeal to the widest range of buyers today. While you're at it, swap out old brass or plastic house numbers for brushed nickel or matte black. It's a very inexpensive fix, and it makes the whole exterior look intentional. The total cost for this upgrade is probably going to be about $50 to $150, but it's one of the lowest cost, highest visibility fixes you can make. Now we go inside, and this is where I see sellers leave the most money on the table. Bold colors, deep accent walls, tones that made sense a decade ago. These make buyers mentally subtract money from their offer before they've seen the rest of the house. They're not even fully conscious of it. They just see a color they never choose and start calculating what it's going to cost them to repaint. Don't make buyers do that math. Go neutral, warm, soft, buyer-friendly tones. One that I also recommend that you can't go wrong is Benjamin Moore White Dove or Sherwin-Williams Accessible Beige. The goal is simple. Buyers should be picturing their furniture in the space, not staring at your walls. Fresh neutral paint also photographs dramatically better, and your listing photos are the first showing. Buyers decide whether to book a tour based on a screen. Dark or busy walls flatten a room in photos, and clean, light walls open it up. The cost can run you about $300 to $800 depending on your home size and whether you do it yourself or hire out. Do not repaint in trendy colors or add wallpaper thinking it'll feel current. Trendy reads risky to buyers about to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. So please go neutral, go clean, and go safe every time. Paint sets the backdrop and fixtures set the tone. And dated light fixtures are quietly costing sellers more than they realize because lighting is one of the first things buyers register walking into a room, even when they can't explain why. For example, those old flush mount ceiling lights, yellowed brass chandeliers, builder-grade vanity bars with exposed bulbs. These make a home feel stuck in a specific decade. Not charming, just dated. And dated just makes buyers feel like they're inheriting someone else's to-do list. Focus on 4 spots: the entry or foyer, the dining room, the kitchen if it's still builder grade, and the primary bathroom vanity. Simple matte black, brushed nickel, or satin brass fixtures from Amazon or Wayfair run about $50 to $200 per piece, and most swaps take under an hour. Skip the expensive designer fixtures. Mid-range and modern is all buyers want. Updated, not custom. Here's the one upgrade on this list that costs almost nothing, and sellers skip it more than any other. Not because it's complicated, but because it's uncomfortable. You've lived in this home. You have stuff. So packing it up before you've actually moved feels premature. I get it, but do it anyway. Clutter makes rooms feel smaller, and smaller feels less valuable. When a buyer has to navigate around furniture and squeeze past a bookshelf or look past piles on the counter, their brain reads tight and cramped, and tight and cramped don't pull strong offers. The target is to pack up 30 to 50% of what's in your home before photos are taken. Clear every kitchen and bathroom counter completely. Pull excess furniture out of the rooms so the floor space reads larger. And organize your closets so they look half empty, not half organized. Buyers open closets every single time. A stuffed closet tells them there's a storage problem. A clean, half-empty closet tells them there's plenty of room to grow into. Personal items need to come down too. Family photos, collections, anything specific to your life here. Buyers need to walk through and picture themselves living there. If they feel like a guest in your space, that emotional connection never forms. And without that connection, the offer is weaker or it doesn't come in at all. A professional deep clean on top of that runs $200 to $300 and is worth every cent. Clean homes photograph sharper, show better, and feel move-in ready in a way buyers respond to immediately. Don't spend $10,000 on a kitchen remodel if your home is still cluttered and grimy. Buyers will feel it the moment they walk in, and no amount of new countertops fixes that feeling. Clean and decluttered beats renovated and messy every single time. Okay, so we started outside and we're finishing outside because buyers don't just show up to schedule showings. Many times they drive by first. They pull up on a Saturday afternoon before they've even booked anything, and they make a decision from the street. Your exterior has to hold up under that kind of scrutiny. Grimy siding, stained driveways, green-tinged patios, weathered fences, all of it makes a home look more worn than it actually is. Power washing fixes that in a single afternoon without touching a single thing inside. Hit the driveway, the front walkway, the siding, the patio or deck, the fence, and the garage door. A rental runs around $100 for the day, or a professional service could run between $150 to $300 depending on your square footage. Either way, the visual difference is immediate. This matters for listing photos just as much as it matters in person. A clean, bright exterior reads completely differently on a screen than a dull streaked one. And photos are still where buyers make their first decision about whether to book a tour. And don't repaint your exterior before you've power washed it. I've seen sellers spend thousands on exterior paint when all the home needed was a solid clean. Wash it first. You might be surprised what's underneath the grime. You don't need a full renovation to get buyers excited. You need smart upgrades that fix first impressions, sharpen your photos, and make buyers feel like this home has been taken care of. These 5, the front door, neutral paint, updated fixtures, deep clean, and power washing, can be done for a minimal investment and can deliver a return far beyond what you spend. After 22 years in this market and personally selling over 1,000 homes, I can tell you these aren't theories. I've watched these exact moves work on listing after listing. This is what actually shifts buyer perception, not the $20,000 kitchen gut, not the bathroom overhaul, the smart targeted stuff that buyers feel without even knowing why. If you're in Maryland and getting ready to list and you want to know exactly where to spend and where to stop, reach out for a pre-listing consult. My contact information is in the description box below. If this video helped you, please hit subscribe and share it with someone who's getting ready to sell. And if there's another smart, low-cost upgrade you think I missed, drop it in the comment below. I read every single one. Thanks again for sticking with me until the end. See you in the next one. Bye.